What do I say? Every day, this government has to go. Ruto has to go with his government, with all his thugs. We do not want him. We do not want him to lead us. We don't want him to be our president. The fact that he is still sending the police to go and kill our children, he cannot pretend that he does not know what is going on. He knows that the police, he's the one who has given an order that the police should go to the streets and kill our children. I'm just from watching a very peaceful demonstration. The children, our children, are speaking out. Yes, they have to speak out about all the killings because one death is just too many. Keeping quiet is giving the government a win. We cannot keep quiet while people are still being killed senselessly, like rats, like stray dogs. We cannot keep on keeping quiet. As a parent, this is my avenue to come and speak out. I'm using my channel to come and speak out. I wish I could go to the streets, but I'm old. I don't have good legs. I can't run. But I have this YouTube channel that I am using to speak out, to call out the inhumane behavior of this government, of the police. I have just seen the children were walking peacefully. They are our children. They were walking peacefully and asking for justice for those people who have been killed. Every child who has been killed has been killed senselessly for no reason at all. The only avenue that these children have is the streets because the government has refused to listen. The president has totally refused to listen. As the president of this country, if he wanted to listen, he would have listened and he would have done what the 50 plus million Kenyans are saying. We do not want what they are doing. We do not want to be led the way this government is leading us. There is so much corruption, there is so much stealing, children cannot go to school, hospitals don't have medicines, people don't have homes. Many people are still homeless even after the floods. The government has done absolutely nothing. How do you even come on space and say that we gave 10,000 shillings? Can he live on 10,000 shillings? If he was given 10,000 shillings, what would he do with it? But he thinks that other Kenyans can live on 10,000 shillings, that the government is giving people 10,000 shillings to go and live somewhere else. How? Mimi mwenye sina pesa, na hata hiyo 10,000 shillings siwezi ishi nayo. Kwa sababu nyumba sijui nini ni kuishi hand to mouth every day ni kuishi kwa neema ya Mungu. So this government imeshindwa kabisa. They are just there to serve their own interests. They are there kustash pesa kwa mifuko zao to become richer and richer while the poor people become poorer and poorer. And so we are still going to say this government must go. Nimeona Boniface Mwangi amekuwa arrested and some other woman there, msichana mwingine hapo amekuwa drugged so badly. How do you drug a woman like that? These police don't even have any decency to treat women with respect. Are they even married? Do they have sisters? Do they have mothers? Where do they come from? Where do these policemen come from? Wametoka dunia gani? Hii si dunia ya Mungu. Hawa wametoka huko kwa dunia ya shetani. Shetani ndio anafanya tabia kama hizo. How do you drag a woman like that into a car? And she was even crying for her child. How do you carry a woman like that and throw her into the car? Hawana aibu, hawana adabu. And why are they still beating? I am still angry, and every time they do, I will come to my space and I will talk from my channel. Why are they beating the demonstrators? They were so peaceful. They were quiet. They were not even... All they were armed is with their own things, but they didn't have weapons. Senseless. These ones are harmless people who don't have weapons. The only avenue they have to come and speak is the streets. Actually, every Kenyan, everybody hule ana stand for this every Kenyan hule anajua anadhulumiwa na hii serikali. We all have to go to the streets. Mothers, fathers. Kama ni kukufa tukufe na watoto wetu. Kama ni kukufa tukufe na watoto wetu. Lakini hii maneno lazima ifike kikomo. Haiwezi endelea. Even those legislators today I heard Azimio 1 should also join everybody, every Kenyan who knows that they do not want this government. This dictatorship kind of government should go to the streets. All of us have to go to the streets. The whole country has to go to the streets. I am already starting seeing some people are celebrating, oh, Suji, thank you, Suji, President Suji, for giving us Suji this. That is one person. But there are many, they are not thinking of the many people whose only voice is to go to the streets and to speak out for their constitutional right. Our rights are, we want housing, we want good hospitals equipped with medicine. The hospitals are becoming a shadow of themselves. We want our children to go to school, and they don't even have to pay. The government needs to equip those government schools. They need to equip the primary schools. How can we still have primary schools za matope kwa hii Kenya yetu sai? Independence sasa ilikuwa ya nini? We are being colonized. We were colonized by white people. Then tukakuwa independence from them, but now we still don't have independence from in our own country. We are being colonized by the people, watu wale wenyewe wa Kenya, the Kenyans in this, the leadership of this country is colonizing us again, oppressing us, suppressing us. Wengine kama mimi nashikwa hata na I'm having headaches because I am really tired of this government. I am tired. Nimechoka nayo. My hashtag on my page is Ruto must go, plus his government, plus hawa watu wote waende. Hatuwataki na hatuwataki kabisa. If he really cared for our children, angewacha watembe kwa streets, let them demonstrate. The reason why he's suppressing them because he knows that he is hiding dirty things in his closet, vitu chafu kwa closet yake. Ndio kwa maana you know, when you're hiding dirty things kwa giza, hautaki watu wajue, definitely you'll suppress people ndio wasionge. And because these children have decided to go to the streets to speak out, sasa decide ni polisi, ni kuua, ni kufanya nini? Kwani hajachoka na kuua? Mili zimejaa mochari, zingine sijui zilizikwa wapi. Hajachoka. As mimi kama mzazi nitaendelea kuongea. I will use my space to talk. This government ianguke na Ruto must go. Hashtag Ruto must go. And stop killing and beating our children when they come out to speak. When come out, it is their constitutional right to be on the streets, to demonstrate and to speak the truth. Because it's the truth. Today they were speaking about killings. And it's true. Watoto wameuawa wengi sana. About police brutality, it is true. Na hao polisi, how do they even sleep with themselves? Some of them have wives, have children. Hiyo ni laana kwa watoto wao na familia yao na jamii yao. And then they come, they beat, they kill people, then they go back to their homes. How? Hata hao polisi pia wana shida kubwa sana. If you know the truth, I pray that the truth will set you free. The truth is, nyinyi wenyewe mnanyanyaswa, mishahara hamuna, mishahara tu ovyo ndio mnapata, mnaishi kwa manyumba mbaya, and you're supposed to be the ones protecting people. Sasa mnatumwa mwende mkafanye kazi chafu ya serikali ya kuua watu na kupiga watu. Mungu anaona. Na huyu Mungu tunaomba kila siku huyu. Mujue ya kwamba he will deal with you guys thoroughly, starting from the government juu. The president who says ati Ruto anasemaga anaomba sijui anafanya nini. Unaomba kitu gani? Follow the example of Jesus' leadership. He did not kill people. All he did was to preach the word of love. Na wewe hautupendi, you don't care about us. Actually, the Kenyan people are on their own. It is the Kenyan people against the government of that day. We are on our own. Our children are on their own. Yes, and this government is for itself. And you know what? Kenyans, we have to stand together. We have to stand with our children and fight for justice and fight for what rightfully belongs to us. That parliament hiyo yenye hawataki twende without us the people, kuamka usiku, come rain, come sunshine, kuwapigia kura, it would not exist. Some of them would not even, all of them would not be driving the cars they drive. Their children would not be going to those international schools. Sa wengine wanaenda kusomea ngambo. They would not be living the lives they live if it were not for our votes. Our votes are powerful. Each vote in this country is very powerful. Our votes are what put these people where they are. This president, this man called Ruto, would not be where he is if he was not voted in by people. Na tulimweka hapo tukampigia kura for him only to come and start killing us, suppressing us, and doing all manner of evils towards us. Now he's on campaign mode. Instead of just sitting like a president and doing what he's supposed to do, now he's going around campaigning, akidanganya watu the way he likes lying, how he wants his government to